Leo, welcome to White Mirror Oracle. I'm really happy to have you here. Today we're going to do timeless reading for my beautiful Leos, Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Time for you to get yours, my loves. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I mean, we're getting close to Valentine's Day. This is, of course, a timeless reading, so take it as it applies, how it applies, when it applies, but I feel some love in the air, all right, you guys? And then I'm doing like this, like it's money too, money and love, so all right, a lot of good stuff, a lot of Venusian energy, cool, very cool. Anyway, we're gonna get started, my Leos. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. I love you so much and thank you for your patience and for your appreciation, all your good juiciness and your likes and your shares and your comments. Thank you so much. And for those of you who are new here, I am doing psychic oracle readings here together with tarot, and at the very end, I have ordinated, like I'm a doctor, I've ordinated for you to have. I'm getting all silly with you guys. I have ordinated for you to get the pendulum swing at the very end. So that's what you're gonna get. All right, feeling rather fun today. Interesting. Love your energy, Leo. Thank you for that. All right, let's see. Leos, my beautiful Leos, what are you up to? What's your archetype today in this day and age? As if you're some kind of time traveler or historian. Well, look at that. Maybe you are time traveler and historian, because you know what we got? We got the Knight. So these cards are based upon the archetypes of, I think, Carl Jung, right? And the Knight attributes, let's see, attributes: loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. The shadow attributes: allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Well, I'm guilty as charged for both of them. I don't have any Leo placements whatsoever, except it's in my first house, right? Because I'm like late Cancer rising, so in my first house I have a lot of Leo too. I have a lot of Leo in my first houses, but so I know about this. Anyway, I don't know why I'm saying this. Interesting. Well, usually, you know, when something comes through in my readings, it's also because it's like relevant to you, of course. And I feel like maybe it's good for you to be a little bit more like, because the Knight, they have armor on, right? So it's good for you to like not like, you know, like be over committed or over delusional to love, but also be, of course, romantic and open, and maybe take that I'm hearing jacket off, or take that like suit off, or take that layer of iron or whatever, you know, kind of protection you have on, to just open yourself and be a little bit silly. Be yourself, be your silly self, be your playful self, be your childlike self. Let that come out and play. Let that be out. But also remember, you know, that loyalty, romance, and chivalry and a love of honor is a very, very beautiful trait, and you shouldn't have to hide it. It's something that is, you know, very much needed these days. So I would say yes to that energy, and yes to you like being that kind of noble. I'm hearing you're a noble soul as well. I feel like you're just coming in from the dark ages, my loves. Yeah, then we got networker. Interesting. And then we got the Prince. You kidding me? Interesting. Romantic charm and potential of power. But then we have the networker. Enhances unity through the sharing of information and genders social awareness and empathy. Okay, my loves. I feel like you're the one. Yeah, I'm hearing you're the one I need. Way back home is always long, but if you're close to me, I'm holding on. That's Shakira. But I also feel, my loves, that maybe you're the one waiting for the prince, you know? Either way, either you're the prince coming in, the knight in shiny armor coming in with your chivalry, romantic. I'm feeling like, you know, the Knight of Cups here, like coming and offering their cup and their sword and their loyal heart. And you're gonna meet this person, whoever you're like reaching out to, through some kind of networking event, app, you know. I think Tinder is one of them too, so don't worry. Match, .com or whatever, on any of those apps. But also, you know, if you're at an event, your social event, social gathering, out partying, at a meeting, at work, you know, through any kind of social group. I'm hearing some kind of historical reenactment too. So maybe you're going to the theater or a museum or something. You're gonna meet this person here, right? Or you waiting for the knight and the prince in shiny armor, and this person is gonna come on through some kind of networking. Also, I'm hearing instinctively through online networking. So for some of you, if you're waiting for your knight or prince in shiny armor, it's going to come through in networking. Also, one more aspect is that if this is a person that you're meeting up with, or if you already have this person in your life, they are your true match. Maybe you're a little bit too like at times, because the knight and the prince are very close to each other. The knight is diligently serving the prince, but they have the same purpose. The knight is there to protect the prince, but the prince is, of course, strong enough to protect himself. It's just like a game, kind of, you know? But very much similar energies and very much compatible. So that's cool. That's very cool. Congratulations on that. All right, my loves. We're going to go ahead and do the Alchemy Oracle deck and just see what alchemy energy wants to come through here right now. And remember, my loves, this is a timeless reading and it is a general reading. If you do want a personal reading that is time bound, you can always reach out, and I have those available right now. You can have longer ones, deeper ones, quantum healing ones, but I also have short ones for just $15. All right, we got calcification, which is interesting because I think that yesterday I did a lot of water signs and air signs, and I think 3 different signs got these cards. So there's a lot of fire in the air. Calcification means, you know, yeah, there's a lot of fire in the air. There's a lot of fire, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of heat. And it's not only like fire that is dispersing randomly, it's a fire that is meant to transform. It's a fire that transforms, you know, the heart. It transforms the way that you appear in your life. It transforms the way you relate to yourself as a being as well. So that's very cool. It also alchemizes. It alchemizes things that no longer serves you, and it brings forth, it's like a purifying flame. And then we got, whoa. What is it? My loves? What? Look at this, Leo. You have the knight, you have the prince, and now you have the king. What is this? Who are you? Who are you? And where did you come from? I mean, come on. If you are some kind of light worker coming in from some other time, time and age, whoa, we got something here too. Then if you have some kind of ties to the past life or past lifetime in the night age, the middle ages, the dark ages, the romantic ages, please write it below. That would be so cool to know if I'm right on spot, if you just feel connected to this. Look at this. You got the Drowned King, which is not that much fun, right? The Drowned King. But then we got the Knight and the Prince, and they're all blue. Yeah. All right. So you might be dealing with an air sign or a water sign too, because I just mentioned that before. We also have coagulation, which talks about some kind of stagnation or things that used to be flowing is now like hardening. So maybe that's why the fire comes in to just like, you know, shake off this coagulation. Coagulation of blood too is when it creates this crust of healing. So it could also be for a good reason that it's coagulated. Whatever energy that flowed through you before needs to be still now in order to rest also and heal, I'm hearing, rejuvenate. Let's read about the Drowned King, actually. I've never had this before. So interesting. Rex Marinus. And what I'm getting to is like Poseidon kind of energy, right? So you might be dealing with Pisces or Scorpio here, or you have those aspects in you very prominently. So let me just find this here. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed already, make sure to do so. If you like this, of course, if it resonates and if it helps, also make sure to hit that like button. And if you do subscribe, why not click on notification bell as well, so then you'll just get all the latest news on what's happening, you guys. Here we go. The Drowned King. Ego whoa, I couldn't speak. Oh, interesting. Ego collapse, losing face, humility. Interesting. Whoa. And like right when I said ego collapse, I was like, ego collapse. All right, this is heavy, my loves. This might have already happened for you. This might be happening, or as you meet this person, all of a sudden, you know, face drops and you're like, wow, that's you. I've been waiting for you since, you know, the dark ages. I've been waiting for you for like 1,000 years or 500 years, you know? Could be that, you know? You felt like something that was hardened is now suddenly alive again, you know? Could be that. Or I'm just a helpless romantic. That could be it too. Anyway, in alchemy, the archetype of the king is often used as a symbol for the ego, the aspect of the self that is attached to its title, name, and identity. It is said that the drowned king is a required phase in the process of transformation. Only through dissolving who they thought they were is the king able to become who they are destined to be. A kind and benevolent leader. How does the drowning occur? Not voluntarily, that's for certain. Through circumstances beyond their control, the king is brought to their bottom, to their knees. Wow. And what happens when you are knighted? When you are knighted, you kneel down. You kneel down and you're knighted by the prince or by the king. This is so crazy. I'm mind blown. This is so synchronized. I'm getting chills all over the place. So I feel like this person here is the one who, when you meet them, you're like, or there could be an aspect of you too, of course, you know, if you're not looking for someone, but I feel like this is somebody here. It doesn't have to be romantic, you know, but it is a romance in the air for sure. When you meet them, it's almost like everything just drops. It's just like a standstill, and you like kneel down and you're like, you know, you were once the king, but then when you meet this person, you're like, knight me, you know, I'll be your knight. I'll be your knight in shiny armor. You're my prince or my princess, you know? Well, it says prince, of course, but it's not gender-based. It's not. It's just a lot of divine masculine energy here. Yeah, the drowned king eventually resurfaces as a fully changed and benevolent being. To ponder upon the power of benevolence. The drowned king prevents tyranny and redistributes power. We all must experience this energy from time to time to stay balanced. Wear it like a badge of honor. Ah, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet, so sweet. I feel like we're done here. We don't have to say anything else. I feel like we're done. No, we're going to do the tarot now, and then we're going to go ahead and ask the question. All right, you guys? All right, Leo, what's happening with you? What's happening? Who is this person? What is this meeting? What's going on with this ego death thing, too? Yeah, so this will be out like this. I feel like you've been on your own for a while, working yourself, working your thing. Can't speak again. Doing your thing, and also like making some money, creating your own energy. But in comes the lovers. Ta-da! In comes the lovers, and you're like, you know, can we be strategic about this, please? You know, don't want to fool myself this time. It's like, can we talk about, you know, things need to be equal. You know, I don't want to like give my all to this. I don't want to like, you know, don't want to do my past mistakes, right? And I understand that, Leo. I understand that, and I get that you want to talk about it, and I think that you should, of course. You know, let's have a discussion instead of a fight. But there is fire energy coming in, and then we have in reverse, or not in reverse, you know, however you want to see it. There is some red flags here. We got the devil, we got the 3 of Swords, but then in the middle we have this karmic connection. And I don't know why these 3 cards wanted to come out, to be honest. I actually pulled them out of the cards just like a side note. But I feel like the reason for perhaps ego death, but also the reason for why you've been scorned before is because of a karmic connection. And I would say you're also scared of being in one again. And I totally get that, because it took some time for you to build up that energy stamina that you already have now. It took a lot of time to build that up. Let's clarify and get into what this is about. All right, you guys, what is the Lovers 9 of Pentacles about? Flying out. Yeah. Let me just You could be dealing with a Sagittarius, just saying. You might want to watch the Sagittarius reading. I just did it and they got some other cards, but I'm doing a little bit more shuffling now in order for us to be really sure of what's coming out. All right, you guys, I'm not doubting anything here, just want to be sure. And I feel like this is what you want to do too. It's your energy. It's like, can we just, I'm not questioning this romance and this love. I just feel so freaking helpless. Can we just manage the resources a little bit, you know, divide the energy a little bit, so like I don't have to beg for your love, you know. Don't want to end up in that department again, you know. Again, you could also be dealing with a Libra, because we do have the balance card here for sure. Some kind of a division of resources, dividing resources in a strategic way. This could also be side note, of course. But what is the Lovers and the Nine of Pentacles? Please show me, God. Let's see. It's a new phase. You're definitely stepping into a new phase. However, you're not really ready, or you didn't see it coming perhaps, because you have your back turned to the new phase. You're looking into the world. Well, not turned, but you're kind of like focusing on the world in your hand. And like, again, like this kind of strategy, like where do I want to go next, you know? I feel like you're not really taking the leap of faith because you're a little bit scared. Yes, there is a conflict whether or not you're going to take this leap of faith. I feel like you have a lot on the line. And then I'm hearing, hold the line. Ooh, love isn't always on time. Boom, boom, boom. Isn't that Toto? Or is it Scorpions? I think it's Toto. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, but I think after some kind of reassessment, my loves, I think you're getting ready to receive this. You're getting ready to receive this. And maybe you've already thought about a lot, you know, what it means to be in a relationship or it means to be single. You've been like off and on about, should I be, should I not? You know, should I stay, should I go? Should I stay, should I go? Should I stay? That's also like an 80s song, right? Or 90s song. Should I stay, should I go? Yeah, because you've been doing some badass healing, my love. Some badass healing. Resting, rejuvenating, healing from really big time backstabbing. Can we see what the devil and this karmic relationship is or was, please? It's connected to an air sign. But you've gotten clarity in that now. It's in relationship to your family. You might have been building a complete, you know, connection to somebody else before. You might have had a family with them. Created, you know, like a whole, like you had a plan, right? You were going to go somewhere with this person, but you just got hurt and hurt and hurt, and they misused their power on you big time. Yeah, they were like pushing you around, you know? Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody pushes Leo around, right? This could be an Aries for sure. This could have been an Aries big time. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Nobody pushes Leo around, period, right? Can we just see also, who is this coming in? Who or what is this coming in? It's a Tower card, baby, flying out. The Magician, they manifested you. The Empress in reverse, interesting. So there's somebody that, you know, might have reemerged from the ashes. I don't know why this is reversed though, interesting. So what's coming in is somebody who is not at all the feminine that you thought. Could be someone that's not at all the feminine you had in mind, or, you know, it doesn't have to be feminine, you know, like you don't, you know, it doesn't matter like what gender. It's somebody who are really, like, either you are not really receptive to this person, or they're really not receptive to you. There's some kind of hindrance here. Interesting. Let's go a little bit deeper and then let's get into the question, because these are getting long, these readings. I'm just so freaking curious. Either way, this is somebody who, like, the divine and you, or your higher self, I would say, are like intervening in this. This is somebody who manifested you, and they are honest. They might look like they're not honest. They might look like they're a trickster, but they're not. Can we just see what the Empress in reverse is, please? Yeah, because they come in with an offer, and their offer is honest. It's the Ace of Pentacles. And they're not shy to tell you that they have been working hard on themselves too. They've been doing their inner work as well. They're not at all the feminine that you had in mind. Not at all. And if it's not a feminine that you had in mind, maybe you're not the feminine that they had in mind, you know? They've done a lot of meditation, a lot of work on themselves. They're almost there at the finish line. Yeah. And justice will prevail, you know? They come in with balance. The message is clear. You need to be clear in yourself before you take this. But I feel like the Tower is really good here because, yeah, this person, they may look like they're not like, you might not trust them right away because of the past things that you've been through, Leo. You've been off and on whether or not you're going to be single or in a couple relationship. You've been working through and healing some really primal backstabbing, kind of like losing everything, losing happy family mode. And you're not really sure if you want to give your heart to this person. But once you connect with this person, you realize you really don't have a choice, because it's almost like you have to kneel down or they kneel down. It's almost like you both are like, I love you and honor you and I see you, and like everything just falls. And this is a Tower card, right? The Tower card, just like everything is falling down in order for it to be balanced. Because this person comes in, they come in with a lot of opportunities. They come in with both a new beginning in money, a new beginning in your mind, like a fresh start, a clean slate. And they're honest, they're just, they have done their inner work, but they will appear to be somebody completely else than you imagined. It's all looking good, buddy, or baby. All right, I don't know why I called you buddy. That seems so weird and awkward. Like, that's what like, you know, American dads talk to their dogs or like their kids or something. So I'm so sorry for that, Leo. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the reading with the question. You want to sit with your question, and you can pause it if you want to. It has to be a yes and a no answer, and it can be maybe, but we'll see. Back and forth is yes, I decide is no, and around is maybe. All right. Dear Source God Creator, what is the answer to Leo's question? It's a no, my loves. Can you see it? It's a no. Wait. And then it's a yes. Okay, that's interesting. So, not to confuse you all, sorry for that, thank you God. I think the message is clear here that what used to be a no is now a yes. So what first is a no is then evolves into a yes. So there might be, again, like I said, some hesitation, and there is a no. It's like, don't come at me with this strong energy, but then you're like, I just have to say yes, you know? That's what I feel, but you know, take it as it resonates, all right? Use your own discernment and your own intuition. Hope this really helped and resonated. Love you so much, and thank you for this time. Appreciate you so much, and I'll see you soon again. Bye.